Hello everyone, and welcome back to TV Days Drama Digest. Today, we continue unraveling one of the most gripping and emotional storylines currently playing out, the tangled relationship between Chad and Marin. As fans of Days of Our Lives know, Marin has been keeping a massive secret from Chad, one that could shake the very foundation of their relationship. The question that's been on everyone's mind is this: is it finally time for Marin to admit the truth to Chad, that she isn't really Abigail? Could her deception come crashing down as they head toward an inevitable turning point? Let's dive deeper into how this story is unfolding and what might be in store for these star-crossed characters. To help us understand what's ahead, actress Annalyn McCord, who plays Marin, has dropped some tantalizing hints about the future of this storyline. According to McCord, the stakes have never been higher, and the upcoming events are sure to lead to a dramatic climax that fans won't want to miss. As viewers already know, Marin and Chad are set to embark on a romantic trip to Paris, one of the most enchanting and intimate destinations in the world. The city of love, with its cobblestone streets, candlelit dinners, and breathtaking views of the Eiffel Tower, seems like the perfect setting for love to bloom. But for Marin, this trip won't just be about romance, it will be about facing the truth. She'll be forced to wrestle with two powerful emotions: the guilt of deceiving Chad and her undeniable attraction to him. In a recent interview, McCord hinted at what's to come, saying, "It's obviously going to go somewhere. It has to peak at some point." And indeed, we can feel the tension rising as Marin continues to struggle with the weight of her lies. Pretending to be Abigail, Chad's late wife, is tearing her apart inside, but it's also become clear that Marin's feelings for Chad have evolved into something real. She never intended to fall for him, but now, it seems her heart has gotten ahead of her carefully crafted plan. This emotional turmoil could lead to a pivotal moment. Marin, consumed by guilt and desperation, may finally realize that the only way forward is to come clean. She might confess everything to Chad, not just about her true identity, but about the complex reasons behind her deception. Marin's life, and that of her brother Mark, has been deeply intertwined with the dangerous schemes of their powerful enemy, Clyde. They've been pretending to be someone else, all in a desperate attempt to save their mother from Clyde's ruthless grip. The internal struggle Marin faces is enormous. Should she confess to Chad and risk losing everything, including the man she's fallen for? Or should she continue playing the part of Abigail and hope that Chad never uncovers the truth on his own? It's a heart-wrenching gamble, but Marin might not have a choice. There's also the possibility that her confession could open the door to an unexpected alliance. If she's able to convince Chad that she and Mark are only trying to save their mother, Chad might be willing to help. Yes, he'll be furious, there's no doubt about that. But his sense of justice and his growing feelings for Marin could push him to see the bigger picture. If Chad realizes that Marin and her brother were backed into a corner by Clyde, he might agree to join their fight. McCord's character might even make a wild proposal: marry her to help protect her family. The marriage would be a sham, of course. After all, she's not really Abigail, and Chad knows the truth now. But the gesture could be enough to buy them some time. And if they stage their own deaths, they might even be able to fool Clyde into thinking they're no longer a threat, giving them the leverage they need to rescue Marin's mother. Chad's involvement could turn the tide in their battle against Clyde. The Green family alone lacks the power and resources to stand up to someone as dangerous as Clyde. But with Chad's influence and the might of the Demera family behind him, they could finally end Clyde's reign of terror once and for all. The stakes are incredibly high. Marin's mother's life is hanging in the balance, and so too is the future of Marin's soul. Every decision she makes from here on out could either save her family or doom them forever. However, there's a darker possibility looming on the horizon. Chad, devastated by the revelation that Marin isn't Abigail, could decide that he's had enough. His grief and anger over the loss of his real wife, combined with Marin's betrayal, might push him to reject her completely. In his devastation, Chad could throw her out of his life, leaving her and her family to fend for themselves. It would be a heartbreaking turn of events, but one that's all too possible in a world filled with betrayal and loss. For Marin, this is more than just a game, it's a matter of life and death. Will she take the leap and confess to Chad before it's too late? Or will she gamble with her heart and hope that the truth never comes to light? The tension is at an all-time high, and fans are on the edge of their seats, waiting to see how this gripping storyline will unfold. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.